Hi, I'm Superintendent Doug and this is everything you need to know in 194, where district administration gives you updates on what's taking place in our district. This time we are reflecting on the 2023 calendar year and looking forward to what's going to be taking place in 2024. One of the things that I wanted to highlight from the 2023 calendar year was the levy referendum that took place on November 7th. A big shout out and thank you to everyone who got out and participated and voted in that referendum. Of course, question 1 was able to pass, which is fantastic for our students and staff across the district. This will help us with our elementary capacities and be able to provide the opportunities and learning spaces for our students at that particular level. Question 2, unfortunately, was not as successful and did not pass, but we want to thank people for taking the time to gather the information and hear about that. We'll continue to have to deal with the issues that were a part of that referendum question. Some of the other things that I wanted to highlight that have taken place as we started the school year in 2023 is the fantastic things that are taking place in our classrooms. Our students and our staff are continuing to thrive and be successful, not only in the classroom, but in the competition fields, in the theaters, and the fine arts activities as well. A way to stay up to date on what's taking place in our district is to make sure that you take a look at our district's news page on our district website. Another area that we wanted to highlight was how we're trying to move forward with our district operational plan, which is in alignment with our district strategic plan. Our students and our staff are continuing to make progress in those particular areas as we continue to evaluate how successful we are on a daily and weekly basis. Several of us from the district office will be able to go out into the buildings and visit with our students and our staff about what's taking place in our district. Another question that we receive is what challenges have we been facing and what will we look forward to facing as we continue into the next calendar year. Of course, we can continue to face constraints related to our capacities. With the new building opening in 2024, that will alleviate the pressure at the elementary, but we continue to grow as a district. We are over 12,000 students and will continue to have capacity issues at our middle levels, and then we'll be moving to our high school levels as we move forward over the next several years. Another area in regard to us having some challenges is related to the mental health, academic, and behavioral supports that our students and staff need, but we're not able to accomplish with that levy referendum item. The final item that we continue to take a look at is, of course, our finances. Last year, having gone through the budget reductions, we were able to stabilize our finances. Again, thankfully, our levy referendum passed on question 1, but we continue to have pressure placed on us as we continue to grow as a school district. We'll continue to have to deal with our financial issues in regard to being able to hire high-quality staff, being able to support our buildings and facilities through our financial supports, and making sure that our programming and our facilities stay up to date. As we continue to move forward as a district and take a look at 2024, we will be continuing to focus on our multi-tiered support system that we have as a school district to try to meet the needs of our students through the support of staff and other resources that we're able to provide them. We also have some things to look forward to, of course, with the opening of Highview Elementary this coming fall. Of course, with the passing of the Highview Elementary question, we now have to take a look at the attendance boundaries that we have. We're working through that process right now as a school district, gathering data and information, and soon we'll be coming forward to the community to be able to gather your input and feedback as well. As we move through our attendance boundary process, please make sure that you take a look at our webpage for any updates as far as what's taking place and what input you can provide. Another area that we want to make sure that we continue to take a look at is our facilities issues that we have. As I mentioned, as we continue to grow, our continued pressure gets placed upon our facilities by the number of students. Our elementary issue is being relieved with Highview Elementary, but that now moves on to the middle school, and then we also have to address our high school issues in the upcoming year. We are reinstating our facilities committee, which will begin meeting this month. Finally, we wanted to touch base again and just reminding people that we do have many needs as a growing district. Those needs do revolve around our students. We want to make sure that not only are they performing academically, but they're getting the supports that they need through their mental health and behavioral aspects as well. We'll continue to look at ways to address this, and we appreciate your help and support as we move forward. That's everything you need to know in 194. Thank you to our staff, students, and families for everything that you do to continue to support us. We hope that you have a happy holidays and a great new year. We look forward to the great successes that we have moving forward as a district.